Da 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 da! What's my good cheer? Welcome, everybody. Let's give YouTube a couple of minutes to get those notifications out. In the meantime, if you've never popped into one of my lives before, hi, I'm Cindy. I explore the inside and the outside. For the past 38 weeks, actually 40 weeks, because we had to do a repeat on two powerful words that we have been randomly picking every Monday and working with that word all week long. Uh, this week, our 38th word was experience. And normally I come in, I go live, I trust that flow, and we're going to have a conversation. Sometimes I come in to all my lives because they are lessons for myself, right? Because I do step aside a little bit and I do miss quite a bit. And I do believe that I am my greatest teacher, right? I do believe that. But I used to say I am a community project, and that is because of the contributions that so many people who, right, have the courage and the bravery to step outside themselves and offer up lessons, and I'm able to absorb it. Uh, a lesson today, it's going to be an experience I just had just before I was coming in live. I accidentally went into the wrong account and I realized I was there and I'm not supposed to put the live there. So I came back in, but coming back in, I took a look at my main page and what YouTube suggests to me for content and lessons. And I looked at everything and, oh, Cindy, that, right, so good. Even in those small channels that I subscribe to, um, they offer up lessons and they offer up gifts to me, like my metal detecting videos, certain characters out there, some amazing characters out there who take me out on adventures every single day into Mother Nature. When I'm sitting here taking in the lessons that I can spend 10 minutes without, right? It would be nice if I could go out and, right, touch the leaves and hug a tree, but I don't always get that opportunity. So vicariously, live through other people's experiences. And even though he might not even be going down the same trail, right? I've never heard him speak this way or anything, but he offers up these gifts to me, and I follow his content because of his values, right? Right? And it's important. And even though we are so different from each other, he will never, ever, probably ever know what he has contributed to my life in the content that he puts out there, right? So don't judge the content, right? Because we all think that what we bring to the table is important, right? But we have no idea in those things that will help to calm our system down. And when we calm our systems down, it helps those other parts of us, right? But be careful in what we call, and this is what I'm so about, right? Because I'm going into my YouTube channel and I'm seeing what is suggested to me, right? It's not in calming my system down with those terrible, terrible things, right? That would lead me into, and this is where my experience comes in, that leads me back into those things that I could easily fall back into. Let me tell you my experience. I would have to say for about 2 months now, I discovered on YouTube people who go into casinos and they play slot machines, and you get to sit right as a spectator watching YouTube. You get to watch the gambling on their screens, but living vicariously again through somebody else's experience. While I have no control over gambling in any way, these are not channels that Cindy should be subscribed to, because Cindy is a recovering gambling addict. I am grateful to say that I'm going on my 5th year, no gambling, not so much as a lottery ticket, not even buying lottery tickets for my sisters who absolutely love those scratch and wins on their birthdays. I don't even do that. But for the past 2 months, I have been sitting here and in calming my system down in between the lessons or the things I'm working on and stuff. I am taking in a half an hour or an hour, or it's in the background and I just stop for the jackpots and stuff. And I was getting super, super involved in that. Well, the eclipse happened. Whoopsie. Here's where people are going to the eclipse happened, right? And in the eclipse, to me, I took it like a little bit of a New Year's Eve opportunity to make some resolutions. Hello, Andrew. I see you there. You'll find this is so funny. It's so amazing. And there's lessons in it too, but I got to do it fast. Oh, I got lots of time. I got 20 minutes, right? I got 20 minutes. I was late for work yesterday, so that's why I'm a little bit, right? I was on the run anyway, and I decided to make that an experiment, and the experiment kind of didn't work out for me, and I turned into a sweaty mess, and I was a few minutes late for work, and I don't like being late for work, in all honesty. Right? I don't like missing work at all. I've never missed a day of work in my entire life. 62 years old. How many people out there can say that? Now, I've booked off vacations or doctor's appointments and stuff, but let's not get off the track. I got addicted to these YouTube videos. Not, right? No judgment there. Calming the system, right? If you're not spending that money, if you're not a recovering, right, gambling addict, right, have that. Or if you're just living vicariously and it helps you to keep that system calm, because that serves all parts of you, and that's the truth, right? But sometimes we overextend in that, and it hurts us emotionally and mentally, which it did for me, because I knew I shouldn't have been watching those videos, right? But I did it anyway to calm my system down. It was like the pink ice donut with the sprinkles, right? And I don't want to gamble. I have no intentions of gambling, but I understand those energies will sometimes come in and entice you, right? Entice you into that. 2 months. 2 months. It was every single evening when I got home from work. I would sit here and I would have my dinner, and before I took in lessons or anything, I'd go right into those, right? Not good. The eclipse happened. I made some New Year's resolutions on Eclipse Day, and one of those was to, right, not to watch those gambling videos anymore. Took a little bit before they stopped being suggested to me, right? I unscribed for the couple that I was watching, and then every time it got re-suggested to me, I would say not interested. Thank you very much. Thank you, YouTube. Right? And that was just a couple of weeks ago, you guys. Today I went into my main channel. There wasn't one gambling video being suggested to me. I'm so grateful. Right? That was a collaboration between me and YouTube. Because me letting YouTube know that I didn't want those videos. And in having this live show now and actually talking about it and saying my experience, because, right, that could have led into, right, I've got trips coming up. I'm trying to stay ahead of the game. I'm actually trying to get ahead of the game, actually, is because I'm adding a little bit extra onto my house bills so that when I go on my trips, those months I have no bills, I'll be a month ahead in my house bill. So I'm kind of pleased that I started that. But that's the thing, my own parenting, and then taking in those lessons and then congratulating myself when I see that it works, right? Oh, I'm so happy for you, Melvin. Melvin had both his eyes now. You've had both eyes done now, Melvin. I'm so glad you're up and about. Yeah, Melvin had cataracts removed. Right? And he made that choice, and right, it was probably not comfortable. And if you know men do not like doctors, and they don't like hospital procedures or anything like that. So it probably took a little bit of bravery in there. But yeah, congratulations for getting that done, Melvin. That's absolutely amazing. And it's done now, right? It's done now, right? It's in the experiences, you guys. And sometimes we just kind of back away, right? And we just take in what's being offered or served to us without, right, recognizing we are the drivers at the steering wheel, that we can, right, turn this way or turn this way, that we can make some choices in our life. And it's true, right? Right. Sometimes circumstances, right, might dictate a little bit of pushback. But if you want something, right, if you truly want something, you'll find a way to get it done. And that's true. And even though I haven't achieved everything that I want to get done, and there's a lot, and not only is there a lot, it's like big, and it's so big that I have no idea what this woman, 62-year-old woman, was thinking in Winnipeg. But I trust that if I just take in the lessons, if I just keep moving, if I just take those baby steps, right? If I just take care of myself and right, let the rest of it take care of itself at the same time, that everything would be okay. But I am so grateful. And probably because I'm talking about the gambling and everything, the bots and stuff, they'll pick up the gambling word, and somebody will, right, start pounding me with those sponsored videos, or right, even in the unsponsored, even in the creators. Right, it's not healthy for me, and I don't want that in my life. I don't want any enticement in the things that I, right, even though, right, I call myself a recovering addict. I haven't played any gambling at all for 5 years almost. Right, that's absolutely amazing. But I don't want that stick with the bag at the end for that one. That is truly not what I want, because it'll truly take me away from what I want more. Read that again, right? Right? What I want more. It will, right? Those things that you want in the moment, if you can put it off, right? If you could say, let's take a break, or that's it for me. Or, right, one day I would like to just start making those baby steps towards it now, right? And as you butt up against the uncomfortable, right? Right? You can make that decision at then. Do you want to make another decision and just take that uncomfortability and work with that and see if you can move through that too? You do it in baby steps, 100%. It can be done. I am a 100% believer in that. One eye is done. A lot of apprehension over this fooling with my sight, as poor as it was. I get it. I get it, Melvin, right? I'm uncomfortable in hospitals. Sometimes right? We have to be the patient in that. Sometimes we have to be the person holding the hand that's going to the hospital. I'll be that person for you, Melvin, right? You got this. Oh my goodness, you got this. Do you know what kind of gift you're giving yourself right now? What kind of gift? And even in that apprehension of doing it, you're doing it anyway. Just do it, Melvin. It's going to be over and done with. And right, you are just going to be, right, patting yourself on the back, right? Just like I did when I went into my suggested videos. Why don't you guys try that out, right? Go into your main page and see what's being suggested to you, because whatever's being suggested to you, you're letting YouTube think, right, that that's what you want to watch. right? And most likely, right, in your mind, that is what you want to watch. But is it healthy for you? Can you replace some of those things that you're watching that aren't really necessary, that are just there to make being bored fun? Can you make it work for you? Can you go in and push those, right? Just hit that options underneath the video there, and it'll give you a list and it'll say not interested or ban this channel, right? If you find something that you don't want, right? That's probably not healthy for you, right? And we know what all kinds of things out there in the world, but what are you looking for, right? And make yourself proud if you want to, right? If you want to, if those things are working for you and you're still making that movement and you can see that good mix of content there, right? Maybe it's enough. Okay. The operation actually only took about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Man, if I got cataracts, if there was any way for me to get out of these glasses, I'd do it in a moment. And I'm in these glasses for my own fault. But that's another story and another experience I'll tell another time. Okay, you guys, my weekend is starting. Yeah, and I give all that energy into that job that puts the roof over my head in the moment. Happy to be there. Happy that they're happy to have me. And I'm going to shine all weekend long. Everybody, have a great day. It's Friday. We'll see you on Monday. It's show and tell Sunday night on Chatters Live. I got some good stuff. Pop in, hang out with us. 7:30ish Central. And yeah, have a great day. Bye bye.